My best friend called me an asshole because I refused to buy her a wedding gift. The fight started with one late-night text about her registry. I'm on my couch, picking silk threads off my sweatpants, when my phone buzzes. "Hey, I noticed you haven't bought anything off my registry yet," she writes. "You should hurry before all the cheap stuff is gone." My stomach drops, because right in front of me is a framed cross-stitch I've spent a year making for her wedding, and she's the one who asked for it. Right after she announced the wedding, she pulled me aside and showed me a picture on her phone. A big I Corinthians 13 sampler, swirly letters, tiny flowers. "I want you to do this for my wedding," she whispered. "It'll be our special thing. Can you add our names and the date?" I said yes, even though my brain was screaming about money. Linen fabric, silk threads, almost $75 in materials. I work a low-income job. That is a big hit, but she was my friend. So I stitched on the bus. I stitched on my lunch break. I stitched at night with a headlamp on because my apartment light is trash. My fingers cramped. I ripped out whole lines when a letter was crooked. I redesigned part of the pattern so I could fit their names and date. When it was finally done, it was huge. Then I paid even more to get it framed. The frame cost more than the materials, but when I picked it up, it looked like it belonged in a store window. That night, it was leaning against my wall when her text about the registry came in. I stare at the screen and type, "I'm not getting anything off the registry. The sampler is your gift. The materials were about $75 and the frame was even more. I can't afford anything else." Her reply is instant. "As a guest, you're required to bring a gift." I blink. "I am bringing a gift," I write. "It's exactly what you asked for. Linen, silk threads, your verse, your names, your date." "That doesn't count," she shoots back. "I asked you to do it. A gift is something extra. You still need to buy something off the registry like everyone else." My face goes hot. "A registry is literally the same thing," I answer. "You're asking for specific things you want." Her last message lands. "You're such an asshole. I can't believe you're doing this to me before my wedding." Then she blocks me. The room goes quiet. The wrapped frame just sits there and I feel stupid for ever saying yes. Then the anger hits. If she thinks this doesn't count as a gift, fine. I'll show everyone exactly what it is. So I plan. First, I scroll back and screenshot everything. Her sending the pattern. Her saying it has to be linen. Her saying silk thread looks richer. Then our fight. Her telling me I'm required to bring a gift. Her saying the sampler doesn't count. Her calling me an asshole. Soon after, I get pulled into a big group chat. Bridesmaids, cousins, aunts, friends. She sends this long message about how she's so blessed and reminds everyone, "Please remember to bring a gift from the registry so we can start our life together." My anger turns ice cold. I type, "Since we're talking about gifts, I want to clear something up before the wedding." My hands are shaking, but I walk over, unwrap the frame, snap a picture, and attach it. It's the cross-stitch leaning against my wall. The chat blows up. "Wait, you made that?" Her cousin writes. "Dude, that's insane," a bridesmaid says. "That's like hundreds of hours," another friend adds. I let the comments roll in. Then I drop the screenshots. Her asking me to make it. Her demanding linen and silk. Her saying it doesn't count. Her calling me an asshole. The typing dots go crazy. Her aunt writes, "She told you this doesn't count as a gift?" A bridesmaid says, "That frame alone costs more than half the registry." Another friend, "If someone made this for me, I'd cry." Finally, the bride shows up. "Why are you posting our private messages in here?" she writes. "You're trying to humiliate me before my wedding." My heart is pounding, but my fingers are steady now. I type, "You told me, as a guest, I'm required to bring a gift. You said the handmade thing you demanded doesn't count." Then I add one last line. "I won't be attending your wedding, and this cross-stitch will not be there either." Then I hit send.